Hey, what's good, people, man? It's your boy Rhino. Welcome to MGTV. Hey, listen, big up my guy Flawless, man. Big up the people them with the flawless raid, man. I appreciate you guys, man. I decided to do another late night stream. I did one a few days ago, and people were liking it, man. Big up Stephanie in the chat. Big up Dennis the Great as well. Listen, big up my guy Flawless as well. Listen, I appreciate you guys, man. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Listen, we're going to be talking a lot. Onana, another bid has been rejected. We're going to talk about Hojlund. Apparently, even Atalanta want Greenwood as well, and Roma as well. Mourinho's feeling the Greenwood thing, man. Pause, But yeah, and De Gea as well. But you know what I want to do, yeah? Listen, for everyone that's locked in, please like the video, man. Leave a like on the video and subscribe, man. Trust me, we're coming hard. I'm a new addition to the online United squad. You feel me? So I'm gonna come with a different perspective. And me, I like to keep it straight 100, and try to be realistic as well. You feel me? So yeah, big up everyone in the chat. Obviously, I want to see some more comments as well. And Stephanie says she's back with a quick cup of tea. Yeah, nah, my peoples, man. Stephanie's always supporting, man. But listen, man, let's start with De Gea, though, man. Let's start with De Gea. De Gea's calling us. De Gea's calling United clowns. He's calling United clowns. He's putting up certain tweets and saying that we're clowns. Our club is we're acting like a circus. Listen, as I've always said, the way this club has treated De Gea is very, very, it's uncalled for. It's uncalled for at the moment. Think about it like this. He's been a servant of this club, He's been a servant of this club, literally. And they're not even dealing with him correctly. They're not dealing with him in the way that he should be dealt with. You feel me? You said you're not seeing your comments. Let me check. Let me pull it up on this screen and see. It should be there though. I can see the comments coming through. Give me a second. Big up Don Dada as well, man. Big up, big up, big up. I see you putting up my YouTube link on the on Flawless's channel still. Let's double check for you, my bro. But yeah, man, what are you guys saying about De Gea, man? What are we saying about De Gea? Do you feel like De Gea deserves a send off? Yeah, I can see your comments here, I'm not sure. Let me know, man. Maybe you might have to refresh. But yeah, listen, David De Gea, man, like I was saying, I feel like this club needs to at least show him some love. Do you know what I'm saying? Show him some, like, give him a nice send off, bro. We can't just be disrespecting somebody that's given 12 years to the club. You feel me? 12 years, 12 years. He's been doing his thing. And at the end of the day, don't get it twisted. I understand he's been putting in howlers. He's been putting in howlers, you feel me? But at the end of the day, we still have to give him love, bro. We still have to give him love. I'm going to see if one of my other guys can come in as well and spicing up the chat. One of my other Man United guys. Listen, when I tell you about my guy Bath Time, yeah, listen, don't laugh at his name. He's a stat man. Yeah, he's the stat man. When it comes to stats and how to play and style of play, and he knows ball at a crazy level. So if I get him in this chat as well, it will be live still. Let me know what you're saying about the comments, man. Don Daddy, you said you're not seeing your comments. I can see your comment right here, bro. It's coming up. Let me do a test comment here. It should be working, people. Let me know if you're having any problems. I'm also streaming to Twitter as well. So if you've got Twitter, you should be able to lock in on that. But yeah, the comments are coming up here still. It's saying some destinations won't get comments. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on though. But listen, as I was saying, let me even pull up David De Gea's comment for you guys, man. What are you guys saying about this, man? Do you think I'm being sentimental, FC? Do you think I shouldn't have any thoughts or feelings for what David De Gea is saying? Because look, this is what he's saying, people. I'm gonna share it right now. Look at this. He's literally said clowns, clown, circus. What? That's like a what? It says man juggling. So what? Am I sentimental FC? What do you reckon? Like, do you reckon like do you guys think he's got a right to say this? I personally think he does. Because at the end of the day, 1 minute we're giving him a contract, next minute we're taking it away. And don't get it twisted. I understand why we need to take away his contract. You feel me? But there's a way to do it. You feel me? So if our our club is a circus. Who else supports Man United in the chat? Our club is a circus. All other rivals are making moves. All the other rivals are making moves. Arsenal, they've got Declan Rice in. They've got Havertz. Obviously, people have their thoughts on what they think about the Havertz transfer. They've got Timber in. Nice. And they're still looking at other people. Liverpool are making moves as well. You feel me? So, listen, at the end of the day, United are being run like a circus. The Glazers have run us like a circus. So yeah, man, David De Gea snubbing United. I don't know what's going to happen. Right now, he's a free agent, and that kind of segues me nicely into Onana. What are you guys saying about Onana? We've put another bid for him. Yeah, we put another bid. I told people from the start, I said this bid for Onana is going to go exactly like how the Mason Mount bid went. We're going to be putting in offers rejected, and I think this is a bit of Ten Hag. So for me, this is quite refreshing because I feel like the structure to how we're bidding is very, very different to what we would normally see at United. I feel like it's different, man. We're getting a different kind of vibe, a different kind of energy. You feel me? So I'm happy with this. I think we're definitely going to get Onana. We're definitely going to get him still. Like, big up Bath Time. If Bath Time's in the chat as well, big up Bath Time. That's my guy, man. That's my guy still, man. What's Stephanie saying here? All it needed was straight talking, and David De Gea gets his send off, and we get a transfer fee for him. That's what I'm saying. I agree on this. If we kind of kept him on, maybe gave him like I don't know how they will do it because I'm not a transfer expert. But if there was some way we could keep their hair on a little bit, maybe like extend his 1 year, and then if it doesn't work out, then we just buy him out or just include that in his sell on. Like if we sell him on, and then the fee that we get back, we get back his fee. So basically, we extend his contract for 1 year because I believe we had 1 year to extend. So we firstly do that. Now we've got him for a year. He's still contracted to us. Feel me? See how it goes. Bring in someone like Onana. You know what, David De Gea, safe. And then at least sell him to another club. Imagine we sold De Gea to the Saudis for a light 20 mil or something, 25 mil. He goes there, we get 25 mil for him. Part of that fee, we can pay off the rest of the year contract, and everyone's happy. But stupid, clueless United, we don't know what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing at this club. And that's what pisses me off. We could have been smart and we could have got money for De Gea. You feel me? So, I don't know, man. I don't know about this club, man. I don't know, man. But going back to Onana anyway, listen. Onana is my cup of tea. You know how we got Stephanie here saying she's back up for a quick cup of tea? Onana's my cup of tea, man. We need him at United. I feel like he will bring a very, very good style of play to our team. Very, very good style of play. The moment he comes in, we're going to see such a difference. And I honestly believe we're going to get him. Trust me, I promise you, I feel like we're definitely going to get him. Because he wants to come to us. He's already admitted he wants to come to United. So that alone is good, because my concern with Manchester United was the fact that we don't have no pool. There's a lot of other exciting clubs to go to. Yes, fair enough. Man United is still basically one of the biggest, if anything, one of the biggest clubs in the world. in terms of how we are like our brand. We're massive. But there's not a lot of pool no more, people. You know? If you had a choice right now to go to Man City, to go to Arsenal, or to go to maybe even Liverpool might even be a bit more of a pull because they've won recent trophies. Who are you gonna go to? But then again, for me, I'm a bit biased. Ten Hag is new in this thing, and he's already got us third. Yes, I know there's mitigating circumstances as to why we got third, but third in the table, got a trophy. That might be an exciting project for someone that believes in Ten Hag, believes that this guy could take us to the next level. But I feel like if you had a choice between City and Man United, where are you going to go? Even City, between us and Arsenal, where are you going? You know what I'm saying? The only way we're still pulling people is if you believe in the vision of our club and you believe that even the ownership situation is going to get sorted out. So if we have things like that, you like Ten Hag as a manager, you like what Man United used to be, you want to be part of the new beginning of the new Manchester United, then fair enough, you feel me? But other than that, yeah, man, I feel like we don't have no pull. So the fact that people like Hojlund want to come to us, Onana wants to come to us, is very promising. And apparently even Amrabat as well. Amrabat wants to come to us as well. So yeah, man, it's looking positive, man. It's looking positive. Let's see this. Dennis the Grey, if you're still in the chat. Oh yeah. Is this what is this though? Is this Tuch I can't even pronounce his name, but Tuchin whatever his name is, yeah, right now. It's late night vibes, isn't it? Is he going to Arsenal? I heard he's going to Arsenal, innit? You feel me? I don't even want to butcher his name right now. You feel me? Or what are you talking about? Heard rumors today, him or Kamavinga. Is it? Ooh, that's two good players, If they were to come to I would take them at Man United, I'll take them. I'll take them still. I'll take them at Man United. But listen, going back to what I was talking about in terms of United's pool, I said this last week. I feel like we don't have no attraction. And what makes it worse is that our owners as well. The owners, we don't know who's going to be taken over. We don't know if it's Ratcliffe and we don't know if it's Sheikh Hassim. So that's another situation that we're stuck between. But yeah, going back to my other point before that, Onana. What do you guys think Onana brings to the team? Because I will take him in a heartbeat. At the end of the day, for me personally, he starts bringing a new style of play for us. You know, look at the times when we've had David De Gea. Respectfully, I love David De Gea. I'm not one of the people that's going to give him like slander and whatever. I just think respectfully he needs to go, but he needs to go with respect. You feel me? But David De Gea, look at the times when we've had Maguire at the back and David De Gea is stuck. He doesn't know what to do. On the flip side of that, we're going to have someone like Onana that's going to be ready. He's going to be on the edge of the box. He's going to even draw certain forwards in. And that can be part of our style of play in terms of bringing the opposing team up and then making like different counter attacks and different sorts of build up play, breaking the lines. You feel me? So, yeah. I think Stephanie's because you spelled it wrong, innit? But I don't even want to say it. For some reason, I can't pronounce his name today. I don't know what's going on. But I feel like it's Tuchameni, or I can't pronounce his name right now, so I don't even want to butcher it still. But yeah, big up Dennis. He's not up for sale. Only Valverde is up for sale if a team puts the right money for him. Okay. And what about you, Don Dada, as well? Are your comments showing up? Is there anybody else that's having comments, problems, posting comments? I'm not sure if it's because I'm live on Twitter as well, I'm not sure. Let me see something. Yeah, I'm not sure. I might remove the Twitter live and just everyone just lock into YouTube and yeah. But then there's some people locked in on Twitter as well. So yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, in regards to What was I saying even before I started reading the comments? Going back to the style of play with Onana. Listen, I feel like he's gonna bring us. He's gonna bring such a difference to the club, man. Such a difference, and that's gonna allow our players in between the midfield to be more confident. Because one problem with United is our gap between the defense and the midfield. Certain times our midfield and defense are miles apart, and then you've got teams like Man City just dancing in our midfield. Embarrassing. You feel me? So we definitely need someone like Onana to come and bring confidence. Imagine Onana and then Martinez and then Varane. And then we got probably Luke Shaw on the left, and we got either Dallo or we got Wan-Bissaka on the right. I would love that. And then you've got someone like, I don't know, maybe now we've got Mount. Mount might be somebody that comes to collect. Because a few of my fellow Man United fans have said Ten Hag might be using Mount to come and collect the ball. So listen, I personally don't think Mount's good on the ball, you know. I don't think he's good on the ball, but at the same time, if he's coming to collect the ball and we get another if we get Amrabat, if we have Amrabat as an option on Amrabat and then Mount and then Casemiro or whatever free play. But if we was to get Amrabat and we have Amrabat with Mount, I think I'll be satisfied with the window so far, because I know right now we don't have money. So I'll be happy with that still. Stephanie says here, Onana provides more progressive team football. Yep. Pushes up the pitch and puts us on the front foot. There you go. And he helps push us all the way up. So, you know, certain times you're seeing Martinez as a lone soldier chilling on the halfway line and Varane just waiting there while our wing backs are fully up. And then we're kind of literally overloading the final third. Onana's going to help with that. You know, we suffocate teams. That's the way to keep possession, keep on the front foot of the game, and that prevents us from being subject to losses. Because the more we attack is the best form of defense. It's a fact. Attack is the best form of defense. You know, unless they want to slip through their attack. But then think about how adventurous Onana is. Look at Martinez's recovery pace. You know what I'm saying? So we are going to play a style of football that as soon as these teams want to counter-attack, Varane and Martinez have got fast enough pace to track back. You know, we've seen it already. We've seen when we've been prone to the mad counter-attacks and Martinez has had to clean up for even people like for the likes of Maguire. We've been mad counter-attacked and then Martinez has come sick recovery pace and boom, cleaned up for us. So imagine someone like Onana running back to his goal, and then we've got two, like I'm talking about solid defenders like Martinez and Varane. Perfect, man. Perfect. Did you see the Japanese keeper? It says we bid for what, United? Yeah. Are you Sean? If you can, send me a link. Let me check it out. A Japanese goalkeeper. If that's a goalkeeper that we're gonna be bidding for, I feel like that's probably gonna be backup for Onana then, you know, literally. Yeah, if we're going for a goalkeeper like that, he must be. Yes, big up my guy Flawless all the time, man. I appreciate you, man. You know, got the flawless raids in the chat, you feel me? So big up, man. Big up, man. Listen, and I'm pretty sure you guys are subscribed to him, but if you're not, listen, subscribe to my guy Flawless. I know you lot have come over from there as well, but I got to show my guy the love, man. He's always showing me love, so I appreciate that. Big up Flawless as always on my peoples, man. But going back to this news about the Japanese goalkeeper. You said he's 20, and yeah, I agree. I think he'll be back up. You're saying Daily Mail, yeah? Daily Mail, sorry. You know how we feel about the Daily Mail. Sometimes I feel like maybe even off recent, they have improved. They have definitely improved in terms of their sort that, like, the news that they post. But if it's something out of the blue and something outrageous, we take it with a pinch of salt. Definitely, yeah, man, Flores, every time, man, my guy, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, man. We can't trust them, man. We can't trust them. The Daily Mail. We can't. But if that is the case, and that's the thing, if he's 5 mil, all right, cool. Look at it like this. Apparently, we've got 120 mil to spend. Yeah, we've spent 55 on Mount. Yeah, let me even do the conversion right now in terms of euros to pounds. So we've spent 55 on Mount, and then it's looking like we're gonna do 50. We've currently did a third bid for Onana. I mean second bid. So our first bid, um, hold on. I just opened another mad window. So our first bid was 40. No, it was 35 plus 4 mil, so 39 in total. And then our second bid was very vastly improved. No, it was only improved by like 5 mil, but our second bid was in total 45 mil. Yeah. 40 mil plus 5 mil add-ons. Yeah. And now apparently, or was it 45 plus 5 to make 50? Yeah, 45 plus 5. 45 plus 5 was our second bid. 50 mil in total. But we're hearing that Inter Milan wants 60. So to compromise that, apparently, if we go in with 55 all in, 50 plus 5 mil, they'll take it. So they basically want an extra 5 mil. So instead of the 45 and the 5 mil in add-ons, they want 50 and 5 mil in add-ons. And that will be a total package of 55 mil. So let's say we do that, yeah. 50 mil in euros is about 42 million pounds, yeah. So 50 Mount's 50 mil, because we're gonna call it what it is. It's 50 mil. The 5 mil in add-ons is if he gets the add-ons, yeah. And then the 42 mil, that's 92 mil that we've spent. So technically we've got just under 30 mil left to go for someone like Hojlund. And me personally, I think someone like Hojlund needs to be, I don't know his price because I'm hearing some 70 mils, I'm hearing some 60 mils. You feel me? But I think someone like Hojlund, we need to get him for a good price, like 30, 40 mil, man. And that's in euros. Because at the end of the day, his last season wasn't too great. He scored some goals and he's still a raw prospect. Do you know what I'm saying? So if we can use that money to chip in towards Hojlund and maybe give them a certain amount up front and then pay the rest of the installments, and then we've got a little 5 mil to get that Japanese goalkeeper, then why not? You feel me? He will definitely be a backup to Onana still. Definitely. Um it says we're gonna bid 50 mil for him soon. 50 mil. Oh, that's for Onana. Yeah. That's for Onana still. Yeah, I thought you were saying this Chinese goalkeeper or Japanese goalkeeper. You was getting me. I was thinking, nah, United or we're going downhill now, bro. You feel me? He's too expensive. He might only score 10 for us. Oh, you're talking about Hojlund. 50 mil for Hojlund. Yeah, I agree, man. It's too much, man. It's too much. He needs to be a support striker to somebody, innit? He needs to be a support striker. That's what I think. Um, yeah, he needs to be a support striker still. We can't literally go out and spend that much money on somebody that we're still gonna train up. You know what I'm saying? I like the idea of going for someone like him. I like it because we're always going for the big names. I love the fact we got someone like Malacia. I love that. What we paid under 50 mil for him, and look at Malacia. I personally think Malacia is a good player and he's got a high ceiling. I personally think that. You feel me? So I like going for these underdogs. I like going for these players that you can't really expect much from, but when you see them, they're hungry. Malacia, what baffles me about Malacia quickly before I go into the next points in the comments here. When I heard we're in for him and I heard we're hijacking the deal, I watched some of his videos in it. You know me, like all of us. When we hear about a player, we're gonna go and watch their videos. Cool. I'm watching Malacia's videos, and funny enough, I can't remember what team he came from again. But when I watched his highlights, he was attacking a lot more back for his last team than he was for us. But maybe it's the pace of the Premier League. The Premier League, he's come to the Premier and he's thought, whoa, you know what? Let me focus on my defense first because I'm a defender first. And then I can work on going forward. And Malaysia can go forward. It's only that he's been putting in some dead crosses and he hasn't been consistent with actually setting up the ball. But yeah, it might have been final. You're right, Sean. But yeah, Malaysia, look at that. Good deal. Good deal. And he's actually taken Shaw out of his space sometimes when Shaw hasn't performed. So if we can get Hojlund for a good price like that, listen, I'll take that, man. I'll take that. Stephanie says, sell Henderson, Fred, ASAP to build transfer key. 100%. 150%. Listen, these man got to go, man. They've got to go, man. If Fulham will take Fred for a quick 30 mil, listen, I'll take that. I'll drive up to Manny from London and I'll take Fred up there myself. Listen, Fred, listen, we're coming back to the ends. You feel me? I'll drive from London, drive up to Manny, collect Pastor Fred, and say, Pastor Fred, come back to the ends, bro. You feel me? I don't live too far from Fulham. You know what I mean? It's not close, but for you, my brother, I'll drop you, man. You know what? Love for your service at Manchester United. You feel me? I'll listen. Fred and Henderson. How much do you think we'll get for Henderson, though, Steph? Though, how much do you think, man? Sean says, "Imagine Kane." Listen, Sean, please don't start me with this Kane. Listen, imagine Kane. Imagine Kane. Imagine Kane. Imagine Kane. Kane, Onana, Mount, Amrabat. And I'm not saying Mount like he's a big signing, but he's part of us now. He's United. So you feel me? But Kane, and then you got Bruno giving that supply to someone like Kane that will actually get in the pockets. Because we all know Rashford is not an actual striker, people. He's had his striker moments where he's been in the box. He's scored a few great headers. You know, once in a while he's given a couple crosses in. But Rashford, we know he's out for himself. Rashford is more of a left sided striker. You feel me? But just imagine Kane in that box. Just imagine, man. Listen, all we can do, Sean, is imagine, man. That's all we can do, man. When Shaw's finished, Marcia will probably be ready. Yep, 100%. 100%. I believe so because Malacia, I think he's good, you know. I want to say that he's nearly cold, but I think he's good. I think he's good. He's confident in the ball. You know what I like about Malacia when he does his little chop? Sometimes, sometimes his chop is a bit predictable, but I love it. Still, I love it. Let me see if any of my other people are coming to this chat. Trust me, you guys will love some of my guys, man. But I decided to do a late night one for you guys, man. Late night. Listen, people, subscribe, man. If you haven't already, subscribe. I'm gonna check right now, man. Show some love and subscribe, man. If you're liking the content, I beg you, please, man, subscribe, man. But going back to Malacia, yeah, I think he's cold, man. I like his confidence. Don't get it twisted. He's had a couple times he's been skinned. Don't get it twisted, but I like him still. I like him, man. Sean, you're saying 30 mil. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking a little light 30 mil. Imagine we get 30 mil for Fred, 45 mil for McTominay. That's 60, yeah. And then we get like another 40 for Maguire. 100 mil. That's Harry Kane right there, people. That's Harry Kane right there, man. I'm gonna need to change my FP if Fred leaves. 25 for Hendo. Yeah, man, I'll take that. 20 and add 25 mil for Hendo as well. That's 125 to our budget. If we're gonna be smart and go for someone like Kane, we have to go all in. But if not, we've got other options. We can go for a midfielder, you know. So if right now under this current budget we get Onana, and he's agreed terms, by the way. Onana's ready to come. He's agreed terms. And the rumor is once we got to 55 mil package, he's coming over. So I'm hoping this weekend we're hearing a here we go. So I'm ready, man. I'm rubbing my hands. I'm ready. But yeah. So if we get Onana, yeah, new goalkeeper, refresh, something that we need to add, something that we need to do at Manchester United is refresh our goalkeeper, yeah. And then obviously Mounts in, and then obviously who else? And then we get Hojlund. That's free under the current budget. Then imagine we rise another 125. We can go in for another proper striker. I'll take Tony. What are you guys saying in the chat? I'll take Tony. Listen, January comes, we better go for Tony. Still, imagine we have Tony and then Hojlund as a support striker. Then we've got Amrabat, and then we've got then we can use the 125 for Amrabat as well. So that extra 125, if we're gonna use it, that's Amrabat piece there, and that's another striker. Imagine another competent striker, and then Amrabat and Mount, Casemiro, Bruno in the midfield, and then we've got Onana in goal, and then maybe one centre back. I'll take that. I'll take that. Trust me. But 25 mil for Hendo, it's a shout. Sancho could be class with a proper striker. Listen, Sean, this is what I've been saying to people. And big up my guy, RG. Listen, RG, that's one of my graphics designers that I manage, yeah? Listen, anything to do with artwork, he's the guy. You know, he's the guy. Big up my guy midday as well. But for artwork, he's done stuff with labels and everything. Some big artists in London as well. You know, that's my guy RG Designs. So any aspiring rappers or anything, get me. I do the music thing. I manage artists and producers as well. Big up my producers as well. You feel me? But right now RG's locked in. You feel me? He does graphics design. So if you need some graphics, holla at RG still. But going back to what you're saying, I still have faith in Sancho, you know. I still have faith in Sancho. Listen, certain man are still, I'm never going to say names, yeah? Certain man are still having faith in Martial. So if a man can have faith in Martial, why can't Sancho get a light extra season? Why can't? Because at the end of the day, Sancho, facts. Should I tell you facts right now about Sancho? The first season he came under Oli. Oli is not a competent coach, so that doesn't count. When you come in your first season, especially in the Premier League, you need to come into a system so you can have time to adapt. Look how long Grealish took to adapt. Cool. Second point, he hasn't had a full complete season under a competent manager. That is facts. First season don't count because Ollie's not a competent manager. Second season, he was out for like 2 months going through what he's going through. So I believe players like Sancho that have been through what he's been through need to have a preseason like what he did last season and then actually have a full season. How different would Sancho be if he carried on playing straight from preseason to the World Cup done, and then straight carried on? How effective might he be now? We know game time allows players to improve and get into their groove. So I still have faith in Sancho still. 100%. Malaysia was... Salah was pocketed in that game still. Kane will be a dream. Big up RG, like I said as well. Listen, Onana is a striker as well. Listen, Ten Hag might be cooking something. I don't remember. I don't know how old you guys are in the chat, but I remember I can't remember what FIFA it was. It might have even been Pro Evolution. You can make the keeper come into the like you can control the keeper and bring him all the way out. It might even be FIFA where you can. I think you used to hold triangle or something, and the keeper comes all the way out, so you can bring him out for corners and all of that stuff as well. Yeah, man. Listen to Stephanie, man. Please, people, man. I know most of you are new as well. Big up the chat. Please subscribe as well, man. Like I said, big up Flawless all the time for sending the Flawless raid, man. All you Flawless raiders, like the video and subscribe, please, and turn post notifications on. I'm going to be more consistent, man. You guys are still locked in, so you must be liking what I'm saying. So stay locked in, man. We're going to have many more shows. I'm going to get Flawless on here very soon as well, once I feel like the channel's moving to a certain degree. And then I've got loads of people as well. Loads of people to lock in, man. My producers as well. One supports Arsenal, one supports Chelsea. Very good perspectives there. I got my guy Hamza as well. You know that Man City guy. You know that Man City guy on Twitter that's always saying outlandish stuff. But that man had the treble, so I have to give him his flowers. You feel me? But yeah, big up all the people that are locked in. Go and check out my old streams, man. You know, we've got a lot of lit vibes there, man. A lot of good debates as well. We have very good debates around here. So get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Listen, Flawless, I'm telling you, Tony, listen. Flawless knows, yeah, that I'm very calm, yeah. I'm very collective. But Tony, listen to my voice. Tony, listen. If you give us Tony, yeah, and you know what will be the best thing? Marshall goes, and we give Tony the number 9 shirt. We give Tony the number 9 shirt. I'm telling you, if we were to have someone like Tony and we've got Hojlund as a support striker, we are cooking. Manchester United are cooking. So listen, listen, Flawless. Tony's the one, man. Tony's a very, very safe bet. No pun intended. Hey, listen, he's a safe bet, man. He's a safe bet still. I can't lie, man. I can't lie. Tony would ball. I'm telling you. You don't want to see Tony with that number 9 shirt. I'm telling you. Oh, brother. I'm telling you, Tony will ball. His case is ending in January, innit? Listen, we need Ivan to come over. Hey, listen. I'm telling you, we'll see a different United, you know. We'll see a different United still. Yeah, Sean said he will ball. We might regret letting Sancho go. Like you think he might get going next season, rotating with Rashford and Bruno. Listen, what I'm hoping for, yeah, is that someone like with Sancho, he needs a lot of players around him to be working, and obviously, I don't always like to compare to rivals, but let's say someone like Arsenal. You know how they always create triangles around every player. One thing in football, in the modern day game, is that triangles are always created around the person in possession. Wherever it could be anybody, you know, I'm talking about midfield upwards. Even if you're playing from the back sometimes as well, there's certain teams that kind of create that system. If Sancho had someone to bounce and run off, certain times Sancho passes and he does a run, you know. I've actually seen him do runs and he doesn't get the ball back. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like someone like Sancho, the system around him, everyone needs to be working, you know, pass and move. If right now Sancho passes it to you, you get me, you receive the ball and let him go and then you give it to him again, or, you know, whilst he's drawing out maybe another player runs around. I'll give you an example. Let's say Sancho's running down the left wing, or let's say the right wing, yeah? He's running down the right wing, and then he gives the ball to Bruno, and then he splits that way. Then maybe Shaw can come inside as well. It gives that baller, Bruno, 2 options. And then maybe behind him, someone else creates another option. That's the kind of ball I want to see at United. I want to see pockets. I want to see our players filling all the pockets, and I want to see us creating triangles. There's so many times Sancho's got the ball and he's got no one to pass to. So what's the point? You feel me? So I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, blaming the system and whatever, but Sancho needs that. And we'll see the best. And then I think that will motivate him to do certain runs. Because certain times I see him making a little effort, it's not consistent, but maybe that's because there's not a lot of happening around him. And he needs time to you know, he needs another season. I'll give another season. Listen, word to Flawless, bump up the likes. What does Flawless say? The mic check. You know, the like check. You know, Flawless is on this like check thing. I don't want to copyright his thing. You feel me? But Flawless is on the like checks. You feel me? So like check, you know, please, man, like the video. Like the video. I even checked, you know, if you guys are liking the thing, you know. Let me check on you guys, man. Let me check on you guys, man. Let me see if you guys are actually liking the thing. Let me see. Okay, it's gone up to 11. Yes. I love it, man. I love it. What can we get a little bit more? Can we get a little bit more? Yeah, bump up the likes, man. bump up the likes, man. There's still a good 19 people in there. Come on, bump up the likes, man. We're growing. This is just the beginning. And let me know if you guys like the late night streams, you know. I might be doing a lot more late night streams as well. Just random casual late night streams, you feel me? Um, but yeah, like I said, word to flawless, bump up the likes, man. Come on, man. Come on. Found you on Twitter when I was looking at Hojlund tweets. Hey, yeah, man. Funny enough, yeah, the reason why I'm sharing to Twitter live as well is because I was chatting to one of my guys that support Arsenal, and then he was like, oh, he was asking about what stream kind of system I use and whatever. And yeah, he was saying, yeah, send a broadcast to he's even saying Twitch as well. So my Twitch is not fully set up, but I might start doing a bit of Twitch. But big up my producers F&R Beats as well. We've produced a lot of hits, you know. So big up my producers F&R Beats as well. They do a lot of gaming on Twitch as well. They do a lot of like Star Wars, Call of Duty, and all of that stuff as well. So yeah, big up F&R Beats. And yeah, so the Twitter looks like it's moving. So yeah, man, I'm gonna be doing a lot more on Twitter. So big up Sean, and Sean, I hope you're subscribed as well. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, leave a like, man. I appreciate you, man. Big up yourself as well. Anthony Martial was very disappointing. I felt that he could be our Thierry Henry after that debut versus Liverpool. Listen, Martial, I remember, and these times I wasn't really tapped into football, but Martial was deemed to be the next Mbappe, that French superstar. You know, look at him now, and I keep bringing this up every time I watch this guy with my eyes. He's stinky. Give the number 9 to my guy Ivan. That's it, bruv. You know, give it to Ivan. Still, we don't care about what happened in your life with the thing. You know, we don't care. Everyone's out here hustling. You feel me? Big up my guy Ivan. You feel me? You get me? We support you, my boy. I support you. Let me not speak for everyone. I support you, my boy. Big up Ivan. Yes, flawless. He's the light. Yeah, light check. You know, get me. Anytime I give that quote, I'm gonna be bigger than flawless. You know, flawless with his light check 1-2-1-2. You feel me? So big up my guy flawless. Always, man. Always. I appreciate you, my bro. Trust me. More than you can believe. He says that. I think Saeed says that, innit? More than you can believe. Big up my guy Saeed as well. Stephanie says agreed that Martial debut goal and his semi-final FA Cup winner was that. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. How many years have we given Martial, people? How many years? If you lot are so ready to cut off Sancho, how can we still be giving Martial time? I don't get it, bruv. Sancho has not had a consistent season under a competent manager. Not one yet. So everyone wants to talk about, oh, it's his second season. It don't count, bruv. It don't count, bruv. It don't count. Martial's stinky. Stinky, man. Twitch is easy to grow. And yeah, I'm going to try a thing, man. I'm going to try a thing, my guy, man. And yeah, thank you, Sean. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. Road to 4K. Yeah, man. A lot of my subscribers have subscribed from music videos. So I know there's going to be a big transition of my subscribers. I'm going to be losing some and gaining some because a lot of people just subscribed for music videos. And this was back in the day. You feel me? So I'm going to be gaining new subscribers. I've been gaining subscribers every week, but I've been losing some because people realize it's not the same channel. So right now, my channel is kind of going through like a filtering process where some old subscribers are leaving, and these are subscribers from years ago. They're probably even a different age group. And, you know, I've got my new subscribers coming in. So it's going up and down, but it's still going up. So, yeah, like Stephanie said, roll to 4K, man. Big up, Sean. Listen, Sean, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for subscribing as well. And I'm probably sure you've left a like, but if you haven't, leave a like. If you want to reshare it on Twitter and wherever you are, I appreciate you, Sean. So big up yourself, man. Much love, my guy. Much love, much love. RSV says here, Woodward and Joe Glazer. Listen, when I start reading these names, it starts giving me stress, man. So let me be ready. So Woodward and Joe Glazer basically started all of this mess. 100%. They should have let Mourinho They should have let Mourinho to get rid of Martial, but they viewed him as a commercial asset. Listen, now you've got me started on the Glazers. And I haven't even gone to the rest of the news that I wanted to report. Well, 45 minutes in, I still want to talk about Atalanta wanting Greenwood. And I still want to talk about a few other bits and pieces, like just little bits of news as well. But going on what you're saying, listen, RSV, you're right. The Glazers have destroyed our club. They've absolutely shattered this club. And it's heartbreaking because don't get it twisted. I'm from London, innit? I live in London, but I've supported United all my life. No one can come and check for me and now come and tell me about, oh yeah, glory hunt. I've supported United from the start. Like I can bring it back to Andy Cole, Dwight York, Teddy Sheringham, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, um, Park Ji Sung, what's my man name? Chikorita, all these man. You know, Gary Neville, Philip Neville, Ferdinand, Vidic. You get me, Wes Brown, all these man. I was gonna say, you know, yeah, pause because I know people are ready to pause. People, all this pause police out there. You feel me? You get me? But I can take it back. You know what I mean? I can take it back. You feel me? You get me? So, bro, since then till now, they've run the club into the ground. And it's so heartbreaking because there's some fans out there that love the club and they wear this club, the badge on their sleeve. Then you got people like the Glazers that have messed it up, done overpriced commercial signings. Do you know the Glazers have not invested a penny into this club? And I know it sounds like a broken record, but this is facts. This is facts. They've broken this club and just used it as a commercial asset. These players, overbought players. Do you know what my theory is, people? Before I move on to the rest of the comments. And big up Stephanie quickly as well. Bedtime around. See you soon over at the bottom of half time now and the rest of the chat. I listen, big up Steph. I much appreciate you as always. Thank you, man. You have a good night as well. Make sure you're locked in later on. I'm due to go live again as well still. But yeah, back to you, RSV. Yeah. My theory, yeah, on the Glazers is I feel like personally, yeah, the Glazers, what they've done is I feel like with the Glazers, yeah, do you know what I feel like they've done? When they overplay for players, yeah, they do it so that it brings the overall value of our club up. If I own a club and we're worth 10 million and then I buy another player that's worth another okay, obviously I'm just using 10 million as just a hypothetical number. Let's say I own a club and the club's worth 10 million. It's a small club. And then I buy another player that's worth 2 million. That's going to increase the overall value of my club as an asset because I've got another player that's worth another 2 mil. You know? So imagine me comparing I can either buy a 500k player or a 2 mil player, or I can pay 2 mil for the 500k player. It's going to make my club be a bigger asset, and that allows them to get more loans and all of that stuff. I don't want to start going into the financial sector. I'm not a financial expert. You feel me? But at the same time, you see it. The Glazers have overspent on our club just for their other side little hustles that they want to do. They're not overspending for the benefit of the club. They're not overspending because they really want the best for us. They're doing it with other ulterior motives. So 100%. And Sean's liked the video as well. Big up, Sean. Appreciate you, man. 4-5K soon. Come, new sub. Keep doing your thing. And can't lie, don't feel dismounting. City win treble. We buy mid players like that and putting 7 on his back. Listen, Techers, yeah. I agree with you, man. And thank you for subbing, man. I appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, man. The whole Mount thing is a bit crazy. Obviously, I was on Saeed's show on Wednesday. Catch me on Saeed TV every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Mandem Talk. So make sure you're locked into Saeed every Wednesday. Lock into Saeed in general. Lock into him. I'm on his show every Wednesday, 5 p.m. And big up Flawless as well, once again. I've been on his show, I think, twice now or a couple times. I'm due to be on there a lot more when he's got slots and stuff. So big up Flawless. But back to what you're saying, Techers, yeah. Listen, yeah. like I said, I said my brief opinion on Side's channel. Yeah, the Mount thing is mad. Still, I can't lie. In a way that, if you look at it like all the legends that I've had number 7, yeah. But then again, don't you think the number 7 kind of the value of the shirt's gone down? You know, even Ronaldo coming back and putting on the 7, and then all the other players that have had 7. I believe Di Maria had 7. Who else had 7? That other guy. There's been a few number 7 flops. There's been a few. So what? We've given the number 7 to a few people that have flopped with it. You know, Mount believes he should have number 7. It's techie. It shows good intent from him because every player wants to believe they're good. But a 7 is a mad shot, and I agree with you as well. I'm kind of conflicted. I feel like it's lost its value, but then maybe because it's Mount, that's why we're more disappointed. Because realistically, it's too early for Garnacho to get this shirt as well. That man don't even start yet. Number 7 needs to start. So if Mount's going to be a pinnacle part of our team, then I'll take it. Because at the end of the day, think about it like this. And I said this in my last stream, and big up to the new people in the chat that haven't ever heard my opinion before. Listen to what do you guys think about this? I want to get you guys' opinion on this. Yeah, Manchester United don't have all the players that they need. And when I say that, I know you're going to be thinking, oh, duh, Rhino. But listen to what I'm saying. If this was a chessboard, we are missing pieces. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't have a goalkeeper, yeah, a competent, up-to-date goalkeeper. We don't have a striker, yeah. We don't have competent number 8s. Maybe now Mount's a new number 8, but we don't. We minus Mount, we don't have any competent 8s. So that's 2 8s we're missing, 1 goalkeeper and a striker. That's 4 positions we are missing. We just bought a CDM last year. After all the years of missing a CDM, us rinsing out Matic. Old man. I remember just before Matic left, he had a decent game as well. Old man Matic. Done. His days were done. We just bought a number 6. And Casemiro's not going to be here forever. We need another number 6 behind him. So goalkeeper, striker 2, 2 8s, that's 4 positions. Realistically, we need another 6. We're missing a 6. So we got 5 positions that we don't even have filled properly. We can go onto the left wing. Is Rashford a competent winger? Yes, he's a good winger. He brings a lot to our team, but he's not an actual winger. He don't play like a winger. Wingers cross the ball. Wingers assist. Rashford can assist, but that's not his game. So realistically, we need another left winger to be back and forth with Garnacho. We don't know what's happening with Sancho. Sancho might move to the right, but we've got Ahmad on the right that might be coming back. We've got Anthony on the right. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And then Ericsson and that have been playing out of position. Ericsson's a 10. Ericsson's been playing out of position. That shows that we've just been filling up pieces. That we've had times where Bruno's played on the right, Bruno's played on the left, Bruno's played as an 8, Bruno's played as even a 6, Bruno's played as a 10. Bruno's been moved around. You feel me? I know Flawless doesn't like Bruno. RSV says here, I'm not too stressed about Mount. He's technically sound, and ETH could get the tune out of him if he plays on the left side. But ETH needs to work with a sporting director and recruitment scouting team. 100%. 100%. 150%. And that's what I'm saying. Me personally, yeah, I don't think that Ten Hag trusts our current scouting team. He don't. Everyone wants to moan that, oh, he keeps going for Eredivisie players. I even see a few Arsenal fans trying to throw digs at us that, oh, Timber didn't want us and now he's gone to Arsenal. No, mate. Get the facts right, mate. Because the time that we wanted Timber, yes, he wasn't ready for his move. That's the real facts. Van Gaal said, listen, carry on playing your game. And we went back in for Timber, I believe, this season. If we were in for Timber and then Arsenal did what we did to them in terms of kind of like what we did with Martinez, where they were looking for Martinez and we kind of went in for it, then I'll understand that you can say that. But we weren't in for Timber. We were looking for Kim and Jay. That's the facts. But going back to what I'm saying about Ten Hag, he don't trust this. What would you do if you're Ten Hag right now? You're in you're in one of the biggest clubs of the world, yeah? You got terrible owners that have promised you stuff, yeah, and they're not really they're backing you, but there's a lot of wishy-washiness about it. What would you do? You're gonna go to your roots. Ten Hag did a Mazzoline in the Eredivisie. He did a mad thing. Ten Hag did. He brought players with no names and made them named players. He evolved players. He was good at the youth system. So let him do his thing. And that's why I'm going to let him see what he could do with Mount. But we need people like Amrabat in the team. We probably need one more midfielder, if I'm being very honest. But if we got Mount, Amrabat, a striker, and a goalkeeper, and then maybe a centre back, I'll be happy with that. You feel me? So, yeah. But once we get new owners, that's when we'll start seeing a sporting director. You know, we'll start seeing better scouting teams and recruitment, whatever. You feel me? So yeah, we just have to wait for it, man. Big up the people still in the chat, man. Big up, man. If you haven't already, like the video, man. Thank you for all the new people that if this is your first time on my channel. If you're watching on Twitter, I'm not sure about the system on Twitter, but I'm sure you can leave a like or retweet. If you're watching on YouTube as well, subscribe to the channel, please. Like the video, man, and get involved in the comments, man. Don't be shy, man. Don't be shy, man. I'm going to start wrapping up maybe in the next 10, 15 minutes. So don't be shy, people. Get in the comments. RSV's getting his comments in, and I'm getting to them straight away still. So, and I still want to talk about Greenwood briefly as well. When ETH was at Ajax, he worked with Mark Overmars and their recruitment department. Arnold, Murtaugh, Fletcher, and the entire Yes Men all need to get fired ASAP once the takeover is completed. 100%. And like I was saying earlier, yeah, I was saying the other day, sorry. If I knew, yeah, that we're gonna get new owners, I think I even asked Flawless this. Flawless kind of agreed with me, innit? If I could take if I knew that we're gonna get new owners, yeah, and we're only gonna get Mount and Onana and Hojlund, I'll take it. I'll take it. Knowing that we're gonna be guaranteed owners by September, I'll take it, and then give the owners time to load in, do their thing, and then by January we do the mad thing, and hopefully we're not too much in a messed up position in the league by then. You feel me? Ten Hag can still hold up. You feel me? But I'll take it. I will take that. You feel me? But they definitely need to go. I'll take Van Nistelrooy. I'll take Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy needs to come back, man. Come back, because I think he's a free agent right now still. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need this takeover to happen ASAP, people. We need it to happen. And that's what's annoying me about this whole situation. But it's still early in. But what, next week, the man them go back to play, you know? And we don't know what's happened with the ownership. But at least players are coming in. So, you know, we just got to remain positive. But yeah, listen, subscribe to my channel, people. Subscribe. Let me see some likes as well. The likes are going up very slowly, but I want to see 2 more likes. Let me get 2 more likes, my people. Everyone that's still in the chat, big up yourself. Leave a comment. Don't be shy. Let me move on to Atalanta and Greenwood. So, we are in for Hojlund from Atalanta. But then there's rumors that Atalanta wants Greenwood. What are we saying? A little swap thing. Swap Atalanta, swap Greenwood for Hojlund. Listen, my opinion with the Greenwood situation. Obviously, you guys don't know if this is the first time you've locked in. Obviously, I believe. Obviously, yeah, his time at United, you know, it's done. You feel me? For the sake of the club, for the sake of everyone in our club, I'm talking about every black player, from the men's side to the women's side, for the sake of everyone, go and do your thing. If you can get him on loan and, get some money for him and sort him out and he could go and do his thing, you feel me? He can go and still play his football, but just not at Manchester United. But what are you guys saying about a swap deal? What are you guys saying about a swap? Would you guys swap Greenwood for Hojlund? What do you think that the money needs to be added on? Which way? What's Greenwood's worth right now? Interesting question. What do you guys think? What's Greenwood's worth right now? Let me go to your comment, Techers. I like ETH, but from day he brought in Weghorst and now Mount, man's skeptical with his talent ID. We definitely need DOS because Caicedo or Amrabat compliments our midfield better, but let's see. Listen, bro, I agree. Let me tell you something, yeah. With the Weghorst, let's be honest, it's not Ten Hag's fault with Weghorst. Imagine you go to, I'm going to give you a good analogy, yeah, because I missed the analogy as well, yeah. You go to Man City, they open a bag, they're saying, yeah, here's cash. You open it, there's loads of £50 notes in there, yeah. That's Man City. You go to Chelsea, open the bag, loads of notes in there. Live cash, to pick from. They're saying, oh, look, put your hand in this bag. There's live cash. You come to Manchester United now. And listen, people. This is the loan window I'm talking about. We had pennies in our bag. We didn't even have pound coins in our bag. Their man there have got cash notes in their bag. We've got pennies. Ten Hag had pennies to choose from. So I strongly believe in Ten Hag's talent ID. I'll be real with you guys. I strongly believe in Ten Hag's talent ID. You feel me? But at the same time, it's a bit techie, man. It's a bit techie in terms of who he had to choose from. With the Glazers in charge, Ten Hag has one hand tied behind his back. It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. Let me quickly shout this out on my snap quickly. One of my guys has replied. Let me see if he's active. Might not be active. But yeah, listen, Ten Hag had one hand tied behind his back. Honestly, he had one hand tied behind his back. So what is he meant to do? That man there can pick from cash. Ten Hag's getting pennies. So at the end of the day, there's no point of us complaining and saying we can't question his talent ID. Yes, we can say, okay, with the Mount situation, but how many times has a manager proved us wrong? A manager's allowed to get it wrong, A manager is allowed to get it wrong, people. You feel me? So I feel like let's just wait and see what he's doing. Let's wait and see, because I've watched other channels and they're saying that they think Mount will be a good addition. They're saying this, and we know, yeah, cool. He's not the greatest of players. You feel me? But at the end of the day, we just need to wait and see what Ten Hag's cooking. Literally, I'm just posting this on my snap quickly, people. Yeah, we just need to see what Ten Hag is cooking. Literally. Once we see what he's cooking and what he's dealing with, then we can turn around and say, all right, he flopped or he didn't. Mount could be a good asset because, like I said, if Manchester United was a chessboard, we are missing pieces. Yeah? There's so many pieces of our board missing. And there's 2 points I want to make on this. Number one, we're missing the pieces of our board. And number two, the other pieces that are filled are not adequate pieces. That's the problem. So if you want to say, all right, cool, at Man United, we've got two number eights, Fred and McTominay. We've probably got if before Casemiro, yeah, and obviously if you want to take Bruno out in terms of centre midfields, we've got one of the worst centre midfields, minus Casemiro and minus Ericsson. Before these men came, we've got one of the worst midfields in the league. Our midfield, I don't even think beats top 10. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. So we need to give, number one, give Ten Hag time. He really wants Mount, so he's definitely got a plan for Mount. You know, we need to give him time and see if he can bring some special people that, you know, we didn't expect to bang and they bang, you feel me? But let's see. I agree with you. Let's see anyway. ETH can't be solely running the transfers. His very signings at Ajax were all flops, but Hala weren't recommended by Overmars and recruit. Yeah, I don't know too much about it, but I just know about people like De Jong, Van der Beek, and that. You know what I mean? Those are players that I don't know if they came from the scout system at Ajax, but they came through and they did their thing, you know. And he's part of the reason why they're who they are. From what I know in it, I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong in it, but from what I know, you feel me? So we just need to give it time. If we have new owners, I don't think a lot of these players that Ten Hag's going for, I don't think he'll go for them. If we had new owners, he'll have more to pick from. You feel me? So, yeah. So I'm right. They came through Ajax Academy, so he had the eye to spot them and say to them, "Yeah, look, you know what? You're right. You're ready." And that's what the same thing with Van der Beek and De Jong is the same thing that I see with Garnacho. Everyone was cussing Ten Hag. Why don't you play Garnacho? Why don't you play Garnacho? You get me? And then when he thought Garnacho was ready, he played him. You feel me? And we need to respect that. He said, you know what? You're a baller, but I don't like your mentality. You feel me? Them man thought they had a right to play. And look at Garnacho's mentality now. Look how happy and different he is. He's ready for it. You know, and I like the fact he's a bit ignorant, he's a bit cocky, like, you know what I'm saying? All these superstar kind of ballers, Ronaldo and that, they've got that cockiness about them, not pause in it. They're you know what I mean? They've got that grit about them. They know they're hard. You feel me? So yeah, man, 100%. But going back to what I was talking about in terms of Greenwood, how much is Greenwood worth? How much could we sell Greenwood for? That's what I want to know. How much can we sell Greenwood for? How much do you think he can go for? How much? Because listen, I'm ready for Hojlund. Like I said, I want to see some fresh names at the club that don't have mad expectations, but we know they're going to be hard. You feel me? Youth, you know. And going back to what was it RSV said about the scouting team. I want to see our scouts finding players from next countries, even for going back to like countries like Porto, you know, finding these hidden gems. You feel me? And what's interesting, a lot of our scouting system is not bad, you know. I think it's the level above them that don't listen to them. Because we had chances to get people like even Haaland before and people like Caicedo. You know, we've had chances to get these players from before, you know, but the system at Manchester United is broken. So one man might say, look, go for that Caicedo, brother, you know, he's cold. The next John Merton that are not feeling it, man. Listen, until we get new owners, this club is not going nowhere. Ten Hag is doing well for what he can with the resources he can, you feel me? But yeah, man, I think Hojlund would be a good shout, man. Hojlund would be a very, very good shout still. I'll take him, man. We need new people in this thing, man. We need new people. Um I've also marked some other stuff that I wanted to quickly go over. Um Okay, hold on. RS3 said something else as well. Let me just wait for it to come through. Ragnick wanted Enzo, Alvarez, Caicedo when they were all in South America, and he also recommended the board to sign Nkunku. That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, big up RSV. This is exactly why I was upset in terms of the fact that Ragnick didn't stay on, But obviously Ten Hag's got his way of doing things, and maybe him and Rannick would have clashed. You feel me? But Enzo just went for 100 and something million, 100 and something million, 120 million or 100 and whatever. Alvarez balling out at City. Caicedo now being quoted, what, 80 mil? Look at these players we could have had all for probably under 50 mil, altogether 60 mil. And Kunku as well. By the shoulder at Chelsea now. We could have had these players. This club, Mandem and Galdem in the chat. This club, man. Bro, it pisses me off, bro. I swear to you. This club stresses me out, man. This club stresses me out. So I've spoke about Greenwood possibly going to Atalanta, and Juventus apparently want Greenwood as well, people. Juventus want Greenwood still. So if we can get some money for him, I'll take it, man. Tekka says, watch out for... Yeah, big up Kobe Mino. Yep. I agree with you, bro. Younger Pogba, him and Garnacho won a Youth Cup. Yeah, I watched that Youth Cup live. I watched it live, not live as in the flesh, but I watched it on TV still. And the tickets were cheap. I think the tickets were like £1 or something. If I knew that, I would have gone still, but I was out of touch. So I didn't know in it, but I watched it. That game was a good game. United were kind of lucky that game as well, you know. We kind of caught back up in the last 15 minutes still. And Garnacho came. I'm sure Garnacho scored the winner or something from what I remember. Youth Cup last year, watch out for him. Techie baller from Foden's block in Manny. Oh, okay. Hope he gets playing time. ETH rates him. Yeah, Ten Hag does rate him. And I've watched him. Actually, I have watched him in person, to tell a lie. I watched him when we played that preseason game. The preseason game when Ronaldo came off at halftime. What game was that, people? Remind me. I was actually at that game. That's the first game I watched was that last year? Yeah, last year, preseason, yeah. That's the first United game I watched before I went to the Chelsea game still. But yeah, Kobe Mania was decent. I think he wasn't as confident, but I think Kobe Mania was gonna cook, you know. And we've got someone like Ten Hag that's gonna implement him at the right time. So I'm good with that still. Good with that. I would love to big up the people still in the chat as well, man. Big up, man. Thank you, man. If you haven't already, leave a like. I would love it if we can bring back Rannick. But once we get new owners, so he can work with Ten Hag. Rannick had to leave because he exposed the clueless board. Yeah, I believe so, you know. A part of me feels like it could have been because of the fact that what do you call it? Ten Hag had different opinions. A part of me feels like that. It could be that, you know what? I've got my opinion, you've got your opinion, but I rate it. You know what? Do your thing. But it could also be the owners. The owners are thinking, you know what? Forget that. We can't have man like this. Ten Hag, we're getting rid of him. And then remember in the press conference, Ten Hag didn't really, from what I remember, Ten Hag didn't really say much as to why he's gone. You feel me? I'm pretty sure he said it's out of his hands kind of thing. But I'll take Rannick. Rannick, when it comes to scouting, he's a GOAT still. He's a GOAT. But yeah, man. We spoke about Dean Henderson. Like I said, if we can get a 20, 30 mil, it says Dean Henderson is unlikely to fly with the Manchester United squad to America due to his desire to leave. Listen, man. Dean Henderson, man. It's your time to go. Bye-bye, man. And if Juventus or Atalanta could take Greenwood, perfect. So yeah, this is from Dimarcio, yeah. What I was basically saying about Onana earlier. Inter want 55 mil, including bonuses, to close a deal for Onana. Currently, Manchester United are offering 50. So that's 45 plus 5 mil in add-ons, yeah. However, both sides are positive, and it seems that now it's only a matter of time for Onana to join. He's coming to the United, people, man. Hopefully. Obviously, Inter told Man United that 50 mil is not enough to close the deal for Andre Onana. The club remains locked in negotiations, and the feeling is still that a 55 mil bid could be enough to complete the deal. I think he's coming over, people, man. What do you guys in the chat think about Onana? Let me know, man. What do you guys in the chat think about Onana, man? Let me know. Let me know. What else did I note down here? Give me 2 seconds. There's a few things I noted here still. Let me see. Oh yeah, big up my guy Cold Joe. When I said that I managed some cold producers, listen, this is the man himself, you know. Yeah, man. I think Coach, I think he'll be a good fit. I think he'll be a very good fit because at the end of the day, look at it like this. With De Gea, we're not going nowhere. And I know I said this earlier for the people that have been in the chat from the start. I said this earlier. With De Gea, we're not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere because as much as he's a good shot stopper, you know, there's flaws in his game, and he will bring a whole new ambience. And what I like about the fact of us getting Onana, I like the fact that we're making that big change. When's the last time we saw such a big change at Man United? And that's why I feel like as much as Eric Ten Hag has his hands tied, there's a lot of good positive things that we can talk about, that we can be hopeful about as United fans. Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone always talks about people like Pep, Arteta, getting rid of goalkeepers. I think even Klopp as well. So Ten Hag following that blueprint. Not to say that everything that Pep or Arteta or Klopp or any good quality manager does has to be the blueprint. But even though I say Man City have set the kind of blueprint, but it's still something that a lot of these good managers do. So to see that at Manchester United after all these years, 12 years, it's a good refresh, man. And Kojo says, yeah, here he'll come to United. Yeah, man, I believe so, man. I believe so, man. We need that change. We need that big change. Some other news here as well. So what do you guys think about outgoings as well, man? I'm about to close out soon, man. Big up the people in the chat. If you haven't already, please like the video, man. Big up the people in the chat. I appreciate you guys, man. RSV says we do need a new right centre back who is excellent on the ball and press resistant to play Martinez. There you go. There you go. And that's why I was hoping, what, Kim Min Jae? No, Kim Min Jae is a right centre back, no. Quote me if I'm wrong, people. Kim Min Jae, imagine Kim Min Jae Martinez and Casemiro in front. Long, long day. King Min Jae, Casemiro in front. Let me turn this light down. Let's make it my background. Yeah. Give me a second, people. Yeah, Kim Min Jae's gone to Bayern, man. I know he's gone to Bayern. I know he's going to Bayern, coach, man. But that's imagine King Min Jae though. Imagine King Min Jae and what do you call it? Let me move this actually. 1 second, people. Let me move this because this might fix that issue I have over here still. Oh no, it's making it worse. All right. But yeah, I know he's going to Bayern still, but I'm saying imagine King Min Jae and Martinez. It'll be long, man. It'll be long still. But we definitely do need a right centre back. We definitely do need a right centre back. RSV, 100%, 150%. Yeah, they snapped him up ASAP. But listen, we weren't serious in him anyway. We're interested FC on our list. FC. We're thinking about FC. Eric Ten Hag is keen FC. That's all we are at this club, bruv. That's all we are at this club. Trust me, coach. We having nightmares, bruv. I'm telling you, bruv. I'm telling you, bruv. RSV says we should go for gun. All right, listen. Let me see something because I was thinking of Ramos, innit? You're talking about Iniacho. Is that how you pronounce it? Tell me about him. I'm looking at him quickly. Okay. young prospect, interesting. How old is he? He's 24? Or he's gonna be 24. Um, it says 21 here. 21. I guess he's gonna be 22 then, isn't it? Yeah. Tell me about him. Tell me about him. What are you saying? He's cold, yeah? I don't know nothing about him still. But listen, big up the people in the chat. I'm about to sign out in the next couple minutes as well. So if we can get some more likes in the chat, please, man, that would be muchly appreciated, man. Bump up the likes, man. As Flores would say, bump up the likes. Bump up the likes. If we can get one more in and get that to 15 likes, listen, I'll be I'll I'll be grateful, man. I'll be grateful still. Modern center. Oh, he's a centre back. Okay. I'm gonna do some research on him, RSV. I'm gonna do some research on him still. Interesting. Thank you. You've put me on, man. Big up RSV as well. Portuguese footballer. Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at him now still. Um, let's see his stats as well. But like I said, big up the people in the chat as well. Yeah, he's looking all right still. Okay. His contract expires 2026 though, so I guess we'll have to buy him out of his contract. Centre back. Interesting. Okay, yeah, man. Thank you, RSV, man. You put me on still. RSV put me on, man. Big up RSV as well. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He's looking interesting, man. He's looking interesting. Going back to what I was saying anyway, just before I close out. Who would you guys let go, man? Apparently, Harry Maguire, Anthony Elanga, and Fred are prime candidates to be sold. Listen, that's music to my ears. Because we know United, we don't sell players, man. We don't sell players. West Ham are tracking Scott McTominay as well. So Scott McTominay's got quite a lot of interest. He's got quite a lot of interest still. Yeah, man. I've got a few Mason Mount quotes here, but you know what these players are on once they're at the club as well. But yeah, that's about it, man. I think I'm gonna close out. Let me see if there's any little bits of news I can talk about. That's pretty much it, man. I've spoken about everything, man. Hojlund as well. Big up from the US. I subscribe to your channel. Thank you, RSV, man. I appreciate it, man. Big up the people from the US as well. There's a few other shows that I do on this channel, and I've got one or two people from the US as well. I can't remember exactly where they're from, but yeah, man. We'll definitely thank you for subscribing, and listen, pass the word around to your peoples, man. That's my saying. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You feel me? So yeah, man. Thank you for locking in all the way from the US, man. I appreciate you, man. And I hope you've left a like on the channel as well. But thank you, I appreciate you. Yeah. In terms of players going, I hope we sell some players, man. I hope we sell some players. I'm reading here. Maguire, even Sancho, Fred, McTominay, Marshall, Tellers, Alanga, and Bailey in order to reset their financial fair play. If we can get rid of these players, it'll be great. It'll be great. I'm telling you, people, it'll be great, man. It'll be great. Give me 1 second. Let me see. I think that's about it, my people, man. Is there anything else you guys want me to talk about before I log out? Let me know, man. I'm going to be back again tomorrow, man. I appreciate everyone in the chat. Yeah, this is all old news, man. I've reported this as well. But like I said, man, to round up, I just hope we can get rid of these players, man. I hope we can get rid of these players. We can get at least some money to buy some extra players, man, because I'm tired. You know, if the hair is finally leaving and we're not going to re-sign him, let's give him a send-off, people, man. Come on, United. We need to show other players that we've got love. You feel me? We can't be snobbing the hair. He's been there for 12 years and then we just fob him off like that. It doesn't make sense. You feel me? But listen, I'm going to close out, people. I don't think there's any more people in the chat that want to talk about anything. I think a lot of you are moving shy, man. You're moving shy. Still. You're moving shy, man. What's going on? But yeah, man. My people from America as well. Renzo. Big up Renzo Beats. Quality producer as well from America. I can't remember what part of America he's from, but do a search on YouTube, type Renzo Beats, and big up my girl OG, Original Gamers, yeah. Listen, obviously from when we play RP, I know her as Honey, you know what I mean? But big up my girl OG. I think what is her handle? It's like OG. It's Original Gamers. So if you're on Discord and you search up the Original Gamers, she's the owner of that Discord. She does a lot of streaming content. She does a lot of gaming content. She is on my channel as well. Let me see if I can quickly get her name up for you, because she's been on my channel before. Because like I said, we talk about a lot of other things as well. So it's all girl gone wild 9296. That's her YouTube. So yeah, big up her. She's from America as well, so big up her as well. But yeah, people, listen, I'm gonna sign out now. Listen, everyone that's locked in today, thank you, man. I appreciate you guys, man. And thank you for staying locked in and giving your comments as well. On the way out, if you haven't already, please leave a like on my video as well. I'll very much appreciate that. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to my channel as well. And listen, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Tell your people, listen, you know that Rhino guy? He supports Man United, but I like his opinion, you know. Well, I hope you guys like my opinion, you feel me? But yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Thank you, man, people. I'm out, man. Subscribe to my channel, leave a like, and make sure that you lock in, man. Turn post notifications on. All right, peace.
Hey, I swear firms and rents pattern this.